Welcome back to the show. We've been talking this half hour about the Meek College Park Area Project and how they partnered with the City of East Point to boost economic impact. Well, now, Maceo Rogers is the Director of Economic Development for the City of East Point and joins us on the show. Thank you so much for coming in and being on the show.
Thank you so much for being here. It's great.
Mr. Rogers, what's happening in your neighborhood?
Well, a lot is happening in my neighborhood. This is my word, right? East Point is a city that's really on the move. We have a lot of exciting things going on. Again, one of the things that has happened is that we got tremendous leadership in place in terms of from the mayor, the councils, department heads, and of course staff. And so we're really working with our area businesses to make a difference. We primarily market the City of East Point. We partner to create jobs and investment to grow the tax base. And we can't do that by ourselves, so we partner with businesses, we partner with agencies, we partner with the state in order to make these things happen, grow the economy.
And how excited are you to be partnered with Meek College Park?
Very, very excited, because now we have a chance to not only do something small, but something very big. We're promoting the area as a unit, a unified force, and that's going to make a really big difference in terms of tourism coming to that area more so now than it has in the past.
And Maceo, one of the things I've noticed is a real shift in positive energy over there in East Point. And every time I go, and I've talked about this covering news stories over there, I see so much potential. And I was over there recently. I'd done a story about a really bad drainage issue near Center Park that went on for years. But we just covered the fact that you guys repaired the problem, and it's this nice, beautiful park now, no more drainage issues. And there was just a real nice energy there, positive energy. I could see a shift, if you will, towards making improvements in East Point and making it a great place for people.
Absolutely, and it's all because we're working better together to get things done. That park now is beautiful, wonderful landscaping. The drainage issue is resolved, and you can certainly say that everyone is very, very happy about that. It had been years of neglect, I guess you could say, but now it's everyone's dream.
And so what are you guys asking citizens to do in East Point to help with this revitalization, this rebirth of East Point, making it what you really want it to be?
Well, you know, everyone has a role to play in economic development. It's basically everybody's business. So citizens can really help us by being great ambassadors. Many of them know folk that, small businesses in particular, that want to grow their businesses, want to start a business. They can certainly tell them about the City of East Point, our Department of Economic Development, in terms of the resources that we have to provide, incentives that will give them a leg up. One of the things that I should say is that we are, in fact, on November 4th, doing a small business symposium where we want to invite all of our small businesses out throughout the City of East Point to talk to them about, you know, doing business with the city, doing business with the county, the state, incentives that we have to offer that will, again, help them realize their potential. A lot has to do with information. Information is the source. If you know where to get it and how to get it, then you can really do your business a lot of good when you're thinking about being prosperous.
Yeah, and you can find a lot of that information right there on the web addresses on your screen, eastpointcity.org.
That is correct.
Let me ask you this, Maceo. What are you doing to try to revitalize the area as far as filling up some of the vacant businesses or buildings? Or is there an attempt to maybe take down any businesses that could be an eyesore or buildings that are left vacant in the city of East Point to make it appeal to everyone?
Right. Well, one of the things right now, the city manager, Mr. Fred Gardner, is looking at ways that we can go and now assemble and really take control of some of those vacant buildings. We're in the process of really trying to reference a lot of the landlords for those properties. Oftentimes they're not within the city of East Point or within the state. They might be out of state, and so it takes a little bit longer to contact them, but we want to work with those landlords so that we can consolidate, we can remove some of those vacant buildings, properties that could really be cleaned up to where we can better market them for business recruitment.
Yeah, there's one building, it's like an old car dealership.
That is correct.
And
right
I'm
there.
like, it's like, man, it has so much potential. We could just...
It's a very prime piece
it's
of real estate.
Prime
Absolutely.
spot.
Absolutely. And that is one of the many properties that we are aggressively marketing to potential businesses. Earlier this year, we did a real estate business and investment forum, whereas we had a lot of developers, brokers, businesses, property owners to come out, look at the opportunities for investment there throughout the city of East Point. We had a great turnout. We got a couple of businesses, good leads out of that effort. We plan to do that again next year because it was really a wonderful hit for the city. And we just see that there's a lot of potential and opportunity for, again, recruiting and growing businesses throughout the city of East Point. Not only that, but there are a lot of wonderful things happening downtown with respect to our infrastructure. We got an LCI grant, a T grant, which totals about $7.3 million. Somewhere around 2017, 2018, you'll see a lot of that activity beginning to take place in terms of wider sidewalks, bike lanes.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Maceo Rogers, City of East Point. Great stuff you got going on. Thanks for being on the program. Hey, and go check out Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. It's on the move. We have a lot more coming up on the program. College Park has some great restaurants, and when we come back, we're going into the kitchen to try cuisine from the Corner Grill. It smells so good in studio. You don't want to miss it. Come back right after this break.